Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus, homage to the Venerable Maang Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakya Tsongkhong, homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dobden Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Golden Mother of the primordial Japan, the great sovereign. Simo, Danchen Katso, Dobden Siddhi, Dobden Kama, all Dhamma masters, Dhamma lecturers, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma tutors, temples and centers directors, all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
Aishiteru, Sharange, Hola amigo, te quiero mucho. Sugoi, Echiba, Shimoji, Jumi, Yapi, Pudding Pudding, Konnichiwa. I
would like to announce for next Sunday, May 12th at 3 p.m. there would be Mahapratisara Bodhisattva Homa fire offering ceremony. And this deity, Mahapratisara, usually attended by many primary supplicants. That's her mantra. Om Mahaprati Salo Soha. And the mudra is the scripture mudra.
Om Mahaprati Salo Soha.
That's the mantra. Mahapratisara Bodhisattva. So, in the Dharmadhatu and Vajradhatu mandalas, one of the bodhisattvas is Mahapratisara Bodhisattva. And the sixth syllable is golden. Golden, yellow. The syllable pra from the Mahapratisara, pra. The sixth syllable is called pra. 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 Always there will be many supplicants for this deity. There are always many supplicants for this deity. Golden Mother, today we perform Golden Mother Homa. And today, as I sat here, I was in union with Golden Mother, and upon union, that's how it was. All the mudras were done by her, by the intangibles. All the mudra transformations were performed amidst the intangibles.
就是他既然瑶池金母本尊他都到了。
And since the Yidam Golden Mother is here, so all the prayers will be accomplished. All the wishes will be fulfilled. Actually, long ago, all my mudras were performed by Golden Mother and the formless guiding teachers, all taught by them. Golden Mother has many forms, and the mudras of Golden Mother of True Buddha School, only in True Buddha School the Golden Mother's appearance is in the goddess form. And for other schools, they are mostly middle age. But our True Buddha School, the Golden Mother appears in the heavenly maiden forms. They're different than the others. And she's extremely compassionate. Padma Kumara, inside the Tunghuang Grottos, they are Sakyamuni Buddha, Golden Mother, and Padma Kumara together. These three deities together. Inside the Tunghuang cave, they are Sakyamuni Buddha, Golden Mother, and Padma Kumara together. Therefore, these causes and conditions, they are inseparable. In Shandong, China, during the Eastern Han Dynasty, in the earliest, there was also images of Golden Mother and Donghua Dijin, the Eastern Emperor. So, the Mother of the West, the Emperor of the East, and Padma Kumara. They already existed in the Eastern Han Dynasty. And in Taoism, the five elders in the center belongs to the earth. That's Huang Lao, the yellow elder. And then the east is wood, and that's Donghua Dijin, the Eastern Emperor. And the east belongs to the gold or metal, that's Golden Mother. And the south belongs to the fire, and the north belongs to water. The Chinese character here is incorrect. So these five elders are at a very high position. They are equivalent to the five Dhyani Buddhas in Buddhism. They occupy the same levels. And in the legends of the immortals, Golden Mother is ranked first among all the immortal beings. So I have talked about Golden Mother. She is the one who opened Grandmaster's divine or celestial eye. Without Golden Mother, there would not be Grandmaster Lu. Without Grandmaster Lu, there would not be True Buddha School. That's how it was. So Lin San and the whole family are here attending the Homa, whom we often mentioned. Lin San, he's a PhD from Kyoto University, Japan. There are 3 famous universities in Japan. One is Tokyo University, second is Kyoto University, and the third is Osaka University. And he's a doctorate graduate from Kyoto University, and he researches nutrition. And he just celebrated his 95th birthday, Gregorian calendar. And he's come when we were still in Ballard. Back then, there were Lin San and his family, Lin San and Li Xingzhu, and then Yang Jiahui and Li Meili. They already were there, came back then. And now Yang Jiahui, Li Meili, Li Xingzhu are already in the Buddha lands. And Lin San, because he's already 95 and he's been sick. When he was sick and hospitalized, Grandmaster's Dharma body was accompanying him. So can we ask his daughter to say a few words? Would that do? First, homage to Grandmaster, Golden Mother, and all the deities. During the grand ceremony, my father had a severe stomachache, so we went into the emergency. Severe pain. So I registered him to be the primary supplicant for the Homa, and in the hospital room we attended the Zoom and prayed to Grandmaster and Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to give blessing, so that his attached spirits and karmic creditors can be reborn into the Pure Lands. So the next morning around 3 a.m., saw 3 dark shadows coming out from his abdomen, and then his pain subsided and didn't have to take pain medicine anymore. And after he left the hospital, we brought him to the Lechang temple, and when he saw Grandmaster, he told Grandmaster that when he was in the hospital, Grandmaster was always by his side. So I asked him, so did you just feel it? Because I never seen any Buddhas or Bodhisattvas. Perhaps you just felt it. We were just feeling the black smoke, but he said, no, no, no. I saw Grandmaster just like seeing him in real life. Then Grandmaster is always next to him, sitting next to him. So thank you for Grandmaster's blessings. So he saw directly Grandmaster is always next to him. Lin San. The senior elderly Mr. Lin. We've known each other for very long, so we have feelings toward each other. So when he was sick, although physically I did not visit the hospital, but my heart was on him. Therefore, my Dharma body was accompanying Lin San every day, 24/7. And what he said, it's not a feeling, but it's real. Grandmaster is right next to him, accompanying him any moment, right next to him. Just like the Master Li Mei Li. Master Li Mei Li also told us this. When she was in the hospital, Grandmaster walked through the wall to bless her. The same. So Grandmaster is the same as what's stated in Vimalakirti, universally appearing, manifesting the physical body. It's always appearing everywhere, omnipresent. Any disciple with affinity will naturally be able to see Grandmaster with eyes wide open, not in meditation and not in dreams, and not just a feeling, but a real seeing. When the causes and conditions mature, then you will be able to see Grandmaster's Dhamma bodies. Like today, I knew that Golden Mother brought Dong Shuangcheng, Xi Huiqiong, and all her daughters, very, very many, and 3,000 attendants, including the 3 mythical birds, Qingluan, Youluan, Shaoluan, the 3 birds, and Golden Mother was inside my body. Golden Mother is truly compassionate toward ignorance of sentient beings, lack of wisdom. Let's not talk about the wars. Actually, what is a war? Wars are the collective ignorance of sentient beings. The basics of human beings or of each sentient being is the same. Because lacking wisdom, That's why they are fighting. They are arguing, having conflicts. Because of lacking wisdom, they don't get along with each other, not only between individuals, but within a family, within groups, within countries, as big as countries. So wars are collective ignorance or lacking wisdom. When Golden Mother sees such a phenomena in the whole of Saha world being enshrouded by ignorance and lack of wisdom, unavoidably she feels very sad and aggrieved. Golden Mother is considered to be amiable and gentle, not as fierce and tough as the Herukas and Vajra or Dharma protectors. But Golden Mother is a female sage. Yeah, like Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva appears to be female, the same, very compassionate towards sentient beings. So when she sees the ignorance of sentient beings, she drops the compassionate tears of compassion. If the true body of Golden Mother arrives or descends, as long as Golden Mother's true body descends, then I would shed tears. It's not that I want to shed tears, but naturally, when I'm in union with Golden Mother, when I transform into Golden Mother, I would shed tears. It's also mentioned in the Vimalakirti Sutra. Such a phenomena do occur. That such phenomena do. Although Grandmaster has cultivated spiritually to be in union with the sky or with the cosmic space, I asked Vimalakirti, great Master Bodhisattva, why am I able to be omnipresent? And he replied, because you're in union with the cosmic space. So your body is the same as the cosmic space. It's everywhere. It's omnipresent. When the disciple has Grandmaster in their heart, Grandmaster will appear in front of them. That's how it is. And this is called omnipresent, universally manifesting physical body. That's why Avalokitesvara also has a myriad or trillions of manifested bodies, the same with Amitabha Buddha. That's why there are 36,119,500 Buddhas with the same name and identification of Amitabha. And Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva too have a myriad or trillions of manifestations. That's why there is a chapter on the gathering of Siddhigarbha Bodhisattvas. It's the same concept or principle. And the same Golden Mother too has trillions or myriad of manifestations, manifested bodies. and giving Dharma teaching.
天上瑶池金母，她也常常说法。
The Golden Mother in the heavenly realm also often gives Dharma teachings. Golden Mother speaks Dharma frequently in the heavenly realms. This is all considered to be inconceivable. It's impossible to be put into words. It's all kinds of inconceivable phenomena. Most ordinary people cannot imagine. Just one human being, how can he split into so many beings? But in reality, over 2600 years ago, Sakyamuni Buddha's Dharma teaching too is the same. They were myriads emanated bodies. It's recorded in the Buddhist Sutras already since 2600 years ago. The chapter in the Cittikapa Sutra on the gathering of the split bodies, like what's written by Wu Chengren, the journey of the West. From the eastern heavenly realm, Purva Viveda, the Monkey King, can transform into 72 different transformations, and he could pick one hair, blow breath on it, and would transform into countless Monkey Kings. At that time, the world was divided into 4 continents: Uttarakuru, Jambudvipa, Purva Viveda, and one more. And Jambudvipa is the place where human beings reside. The earth is part of the Jambudvipa, which is the south continent. And then the other 3 continents are at other places. Just imagine how big the universe is. As big as it's beyond your imagination. Up till now, we still don't know how big is the universe is. It's impossible. Grandmaster also learned astronomy. And then in the instrument, we can see many stars. They're there. The 3,000 great thousand worlds, boundless infinite world. Human beings and all sentient beings are very tiny by comparison. Let the sadness pass. Let's now share a joke. Golden Mother, when she was in my body, she was very sad. So when telling jokes, we laugh. So we cry and laugh. So we really have some mental problem. Xiaofang went on outings, and when she looked up, she saw a huge eagle and said, "Wow, a big bird." And the eagle was looking at her her vital. This is jokes about Hui Jun. Someone asked her, "What exercise do you do at home?" And Hui Jun said, "Oh, sit up. At night I lie down, and in the morning I sit up." That's the exercise of Hui Jun. So lie down at night and sit up in the morning. This is another joke about Hui Jun Master. It's deep in the night, and when you're alone, no need to feel lonely. Just think of your own belly. The belly never abandons you, so the belly loves you really. The poisonous snake is poisonous but can also cure diseases. Someone was bitten and the arthritis disappeared, but the heart also stopped beating. Actually, we have sickness because we are alive, but once we die, there are no more sicknesses, right? Really? What do you say? When we are alive, we have cavities in our teeth and fillings that they have to disinfect and then put in the fillings when you have cavities on your teeth. But once you die, let me tell you, then you will never have cavities again on your teeth. And the teeth can last for hundreds or even thousands of years without deteriorating. When a human being is alive, then he has to suffer from illnesses naturally. Once he dies, no more illnesses. So it's better to be dead. No more illnesses. See? Li Xingzhu, she appeared to me after she died. I have told you before, right? She became very youthful, very young and beautiful. And her outfit was very bright and beautiful, celestial garment, and the whole body was radiating light. In her old age, she suffered from great pain. Here and there, she could not walk. All her joints were in pain. After she died, she appeared right in front of me, and very luminous and bright and radiant and youthful, always youthful, wearing celestial garments. So she appeared for me to see, and she wanted me to tell everybody that it's good to be dead. But I cannot tell you to go die, right? So as Buddhists, we take it easy about life and death. Life and death is taken very lightly. It's no big deal to die. We're just changing clothes, just changing a body. just changing a home, changing our home, a stronger home. In the future, when I die, I will find a taller body or home. Not like unlike now, I have to wear high heels, and it's very uncomfortable. But if I don't wear them, that's also not so good. In the future, make higher ones, but not too high. Like the white and black impermanence, they are deities in Taiwan. It just change a healthier body. Change into healthier. Now we'll go into the main subject. Q&A. It's 4:47 already. Time flies. So let me speed up. Respected Grandmaster, respectfully wish that you're in good health and that everything. Oh, this is a very long question. Are you taking up all of my time? Question from Australia, Lianhua Xinyuan. I have several questions to ask for your guidance. In your book number 163, Crossing the Ocean of Life and Death, in the article Esoteric Understanding of the Aggregate of Form, you mentioned that according to the Tantric Buddhist understanding, it is crucial for the practitioners to deeply remember that when the Bardo state manifests, one should distinguish the various lights. I like to remind everyone that the lights of the 6 realms of samsara are all perilous paths, should not be entered. For example, the light of the heavenly realm is dim, white light. But the light to be merged with is the blue light, the bright blue light of Mahavairocana, the great Sun Buddha. It's clear, brilliant, and it's the wisdom light of the Dharma realm. If you see the light that needs to be merged in, you should trust this light, have unwavering faith in it, and pray to it, focusing your mind on entering it. But is it possible that the strong light never appears during Bardo? How should we pray? You need to pray to the Yidam. You pray to your Guru. You pray to your protector. At this time, upon death during Bardo state, the only 3 that you can pray to is your lineage root Guru, your Yidam, which is your main deity, and your protector. You can chant their mantras or call on their names and pray to them. Their lights would appear. In this way, you can merge with it. If you don't pray and you see lights, and you see bright white light, then you can merge with it. If you see the lapis lazuli light, you can also merge with it. But dim light or fuzzy light, then you should not enter. Those lights belong to the 6 rebirth realms. There are differences there. So the question, how to pray so the strong light appears? Then you should pray to your root Guru, Yidam, and protector. These 3 are your 3 roots. In the ultimate realm, can I understand it as follows? In the fundamental wisdom, causality equals no causality. And in the wisdom of discernment, causality is not ignored or obscured. My logic is, In fundamental wisdom, everything is emptiness, so causality equals no causality. Causality has no function. Let me tell you what is transmigration or reincarnation. It's like the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Someone asked Master Lian Wang, do you believe in transmigration or reincarnation? And then Wang replied, let me tell you a very simple answer. What is rebirth cycle? I don't believe in the rebirth cycle. The 4 seasons are the cycle, rebirth cycle. You don't believe in cause and effect? Someone said, when you reap what you sow. When you plant beans, you get beans. When you plant melons, you get melons. So cause and effect exists. Rebirth cycle exists. So emptiness and existence. So someone asked me, Grandmaster Lu, I know about emptiness. So what is the ultimate of emptiness? And I replied, existence. And then he rubbed his nose and could not understand and left. There is no separation between emptiness and existence. That's why there's a statement that the affinities, it has empty nature. So the affinities exist, however, its nature is empty. So in emptiness, there's also existence, and existence is empty in nature. I've talked about this last night, that the emptiness is the foundation, and existence is the function. How can you manifest emptiness? You need skillful means to manifest emptiness, and skillful means is existence. So you cannot say there is no cause and effect or no rebirth cycle. They do exist. That's my answer. And he said, my logic, in fundamental wisdom, everything is emptiness, so causality equals no causality. Causality has no function. How come there's no function? Similar to what Grandmaster wrote in the 191st book, Stairways to Heavens, in the stationary state of boundless emptiness. So boundless emptiness is nihilism. And Grandmaster said, in the heavenly realm of boundless emptiness, even oneself is empty. So moving forward and stopping are the same. It can be a movement or it can be a standstill. Time and days or the seasons never stop. But in the realm of boundless emptiness, time and the seasons are also empty, equivalent to having no time and seasons, because they cannot exert any effect. Therefore, emptiness in this boundless emptiness and emptiness of the fundamental wisdom should still be different. I'm just making a comparison. This research is very profound. If you go to the heavenly realm of no thought, those are the heavenly realm of no return. You will never get out of it. And that is nihilism. Nothing has function there. So in the wisdom of discernment, the understanding of causality is clear, hence causality is not obscured. Grandmaster, is my understanding correct? Please correct me. I've done it. I've corrected you. Grandmaster, in your book 107, Pearls of Wisdom, in the article Mind Demons, you mention, in the realm of my enlightenment, it is quite frightening, shocking to the world, enough to make some people faint. That was spoken by Sakyamuni Buddha. Sakyamuni Buddha spoke that statement. My question is, which part of enlightenment is frightening? So when you enter into boundless emptiness, don't you find that frightening? There's nothing at all. So you shock yourself to death. You're dead. You died, and you'll never recover. So this kind of realm is very difficult for normal people to imagine. So I'm afraid that my understanding is not right. So, or said that because I haven't understood. Second, that it's only frightening to some people. And third is because you didn't make us know the frightening aspects. So which one? I've replied to you. Never enter into nihilism. Because once you enter into nihilism, there's nothing. So how about the Pure Land of eternal serene light? That's the realm of the Dharmakayas. Although it's eternally serene, but there's still light there. Which means you are immovable, you're abiding in the fundamental wisdom. But when you need to use it, you can deploy the wisdom of discernment. So although it is eternal and serene, but there is still light. Therefore, they can still deliver sentient beings because there is still existence amidst them. Amidst it. Now we will expound on the Vimalakirti Sutra. The purest person in the world is your wife. This is an analogy in the Vimalakirti Sutra. Dharma joy is the wife. Wedding is called the day of the great joy. The day of the great joy. Why? Because now you have a companion that she can help you to make you feel joyful. Is there anyone that don't feel joyful at the wedding day? You lose your joy after the wedding, but not on the wedding day. When you just got married, you're always very happy. You wear the most beautiful clothes and have your photos taken and all the memoirs. So when you were together, you're filled with the Dharma joy. So a very full and thick joy and happiness. And joy is purity because you just got married. In Taiwanese, they're all new, right? New. In Chinese, it's like all new, everything inside your home. And you're very happy. But after a while, you don't feel it anymore. In the beginning, even when you argue, it's also filled with joy. That's the question? Have you been married? Are you happy when you're fighting? Then maybe you're extraordinary. Sometimes when you're angry, you really want to bite a piece of meat of her. And you really want to beat her to death. but you can't do that. Husband and wife. Someone told me, this is a Chinese pun. Husband and wife are cheating each other. But here, Dharma joy as the wife. You have a new teapot and new teacup. This is a Taiwanese terms. Newlywed, new groom, new bride. Everybody is very happy. Everybody is sending the best wishes and congratulations and giving you red packets. Compassionate heart as the daughter. Just now, Golden Mother showed that phenomenon. Golden Mother appeared as a female because she has compassion towards sentient beings. That's why she shed tears. Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva also appears as a female because she's gentle and amiable. And so she appears as a female with compassionate heart. That's why she shed tears. And in the Tibetan Buddhism, there's a legend that one drop of tear became white Tara, and another drop of tear became green Tara. That's how it was. So, Kun, the Chinese Kun. So gentleness and amiable, that signifies a femininity. So mother taking care of their children, that they are without condition. When they take care of you, it's every moment, every minute, every second. She's afraid that you would fall or become harmed or hurt. That's how a mother is taking care of her children. Only when you have a gentle and kind heart that they can take care of children. But men are different. Man is considered qian, and that's strong and tough. But a female are gentle and kind. So good and sincere heart as the sun. So just look at the power. The power of the man is greater than that of a woman. So in Taiwan, only the men have to enter into the military, but not women. But you can do so on your own will. But all over the countries, the mandatory military admissions is required of men, but not women, because man has more strength. But for a man to take care of children, it would be rather difficult. Have you seen a man who is like a woman? Of course, I've seen one. A man walks in very big and tall for spiritual consultation, and he took a pen, and then after the consultation he left his pen. So I told him, "Oh, your pen is still here." And then he walked back and said, "Okay, Master Lu, this this pen is for you." There was a man So when I saw him like that, and he was a huge and tall man wearing a cloak. So such a person exists too. And there are also people that are neither male, masculine or feminine. They are neutral. So Vimalakirti didn't think of that then. So gentleness and submission is the appearance of a female, and the appearance of a male is strong and tough. So the males are more appropriate to be Vajra protectors, but actually it's wrong. When the woman goes into rage, that would be a wrathful mother. Oh, that's also incredible. So there's also some exception. So according to Vimalakirti, the female is with compassionate heart, because they belong to Kun, and Kun signifies gentleness and submission. So Golden Mother Avalokiteshvara shed tears. Men don't usually shed many tears. It's very rare to find someone like me who always cry. But Simu, she's a man. And Grandmaster is a woman. Comparing to her, oh, I shed much more tears. Simu never shed tears. She's very strong. She's a man. She helps me a lot. Through Buddha schools, she helps administration, external affairs, and everything, even all the administrative bodies. I can only teach Buddha Dharma, and she can do everything. I can do nothing. I only know Buddha Dharma and give Dharma teachings. I only know to do Dharma practice, and I'm only good with Buddha Dharma, and I don't know anything else. But she knows everything. She's extremely strong. And Vimalakirti did not think of that. I have compassionate heart. Okay, and Simu is the sincere man. It's the other way around. So Vimalakirti used the female to be gentle and kind and amiable, and the man to be good and sincere. That's all only symbolism in Buddhism. So you need both gentleness and also strength, which is female and male. Ultimately, the dwelling is empty and extinct, just like the question earlier. This statement spoken by Vimalakirti, ultimately the dwelling is empty and extinct. So poems should not be translated, because poems cannot be explained. Poems are something that you just grasp So, but let me explain though. What does this mean? Ultimately, the dwelling is empty and extinct. Just now, let me give you an example. We know that the sky is empty. The sky, of course, is empty. It's empty and boundless. But there's also existence. What are the existences? They are stars. Then that's the song. The twinkling stars. Which one is your eye? The clouds floating in the sky and dropping into my heart. So the stars in the sky, that's the appearance of the sky. The clouds in the sky is also the appearance of the sky. But the truth is emptiness. But there's also stars and clouds. And then the sun rays and rain showers. If one day the sun rays is gone, the world will become cold and you will not be able to see anything. If one day there's no more rain showers, there's no more water flow, and all the flowers will wilt. So the sun rays and the rain showers. So there are sun rays in the sky and rain showers in the sky. Those are existences. Because in our heart we have love. That's why the sun rays and the rain showers will always be with us. Love is the sun rays. Love is the rain showers. Sun rays and rain showers will never abandon you and I. See, there are sun rays and rain showers. But the sun rays are also the sky. The rains also the sky. They are manifestation to be existences, like the rainbow. It exists, but it's also empty. So ultimately, it's empty. The true reality is the sky, but they also manifest as methods, and therefore they exist. So existences and emptiness are together. So ultimate emptiness is not complete extinction, because in reality there's still that place, that home. So this Homa Hall is a building, but 1,000 years later, this Homa Hall will definitely be gone. Definitely be gone. Maybe 100-year hall, but afterwards it will be demolished to build a new one. So this Homa hall will disappear. So that's that house or the dwelling. At first there was no dwelling, and then the dwelling was built, and then it's demolished and the dwelling is gone, and then changed into a bigger dwelling. So existence and emptiness keep interchanging. That's the concept. So when you gain true enlightenment, then the ultimate dwelling is empty and extinct. That's my explanation. But it may not necessarily the explanations of others, or they don't even bother to explain. But Grandmaster is explaining in this. Emptiness and existence, expedient and the ultimate, emptiness and form, they're all together. You need to have this realization in order to generate the 37 aids to enlightenment. To generate 37 aids to enlightenment. Disciples are the laboring masses. So typically speaking, all Buddhist disciples have afflictions. But the great Bodhisattva can transform the afflictions of the masses into nothingness. But afflictions do exist. But the afflictions can also be transformed into emptiness. So by applying Buddha Dharma, you can transform the afflictions at your will, and to make use of the 37 aids to enlightenment. The 4 mindfulness, 4 right exertions, the 5 transcendent bases, 5 powers, 5 roots, 7 branches of realization, the 8 noble path. And all the afflictions can be transformed following the Bodhisattvas, because you have the fundamental wisdom and the wisdom of discernment. Now you can understand what Vimalakirti is talking about. I just explain it naturally, not according to word by word. But I think it would be easier for you to understand if I explain it this way. Someone said, I'm enlightened. Oh, okay. Then I don't need to study Buddhism anymore, because Buddha Dharma too is false. It's true. Buddha Dharma is false, is unreal, as stated in the Vajra Sutra. The Vajra Sutra talked about it, that even the Buddha Dharma should be abandoned, let alone the non-Buddha Dharma, because you have arrived at the other shore of liberation. So everything should be abandoned. Even the Buddha Dharma should be abandoned, let alone the non-Buddha Dharma. That's mentioned in the Vajra Sutra. Well, it's true, you don't have to study Buddha Dharma anymore, but then Buddha Dharma has no function to you, but then you cannot arrive to the other shore. But once you arrive at the other shore, you seemingly come and you seemingly go, like the Tathagata, like Grandmaster Lu. My mindset now is I don't have to be in the Saha world, but I'm also in the Saha world. So the form, a body, all the 6 senses, and then all the 5 desires I have, but I can transform them at any time, at my will. then that's the route of enlightenment. But if you cannot transform your 5 desires, if you can transform the 5 desires, then you're a true enlightened one. But if you completely transform them into emptiness, then you enter into nihilism. That's why the 5 aggregates are also Buddha Dharma. So the 5, the greed, anger, and delusion too are Buddha Dharma, and the form, thought, sensations, perceptions, actions, and consciousness are also Buddha Dharma. And Vimalakirti said, once you become a Bodhisattva, you can transform the afflictions of disciples, and you can easily transform them because you comprehend the wisdom of discernment. You know how to transform. That is called a Bodhisattva. That's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.